We are diving right into Lionel Messi's absolutely magical hat-trick against Algeria. A performance that didn't just secure a crucial win, but literally rewrote the record books as we know them. Okay, let's dive into this, because honestly, this record-breaking night didn't start with some massive celebration of dominance. It actually began with a super raw, pretty unexpected moment of personal vulnerability. Right after hitting his first valid goal of the match, the cameras caught something you just don't see every day. Messi was wiping away tears. He later admitted to the press, "I cried after the first goal, yes, but it was something completely unrelated to football." He elaborated on that a bit further, saying, "I went through some difficult days, but I'm grateful to the entire delegation of my teammates because they were always by my side, giving me a lot of strength." And man, what makes this so compelling is the sheer contrast. You have this quiet, hidden, internal struggle happening at the exact same moment that 69,000 fans at Arrowhead Stadium are absolutely roaring with raucous joy. It gave the whole match this immense, undeniable emotional weight right from the opening whistle. So, with that emotional backdrop in mind, let's look at the stakes here. For the defending 2022 champions, the pressure was definitely on. And their opponents, absolutely no pushovers. Algeria, the 2019 African champions, brought a seriously formidable, highly organized challenge. They rolled into this tournament riding incredible momentum after beating strong squads like the Netherlands and Bolivia in their warm-ups. This was a massive, high-level test for the reigning world champions right out of the gate. Now, the timeline of Messi's night didn't start off perfectly smooth. Just 8 minutes in, he thought he had the opener, but it was disallowed for a really marginal offside. Did that rattle him? Not even a little. By the 17th minute, boom, he delivers a trademark, beautiful curling strike from way outside the box. Then, early in the second half, he gets a true poacher's effort, a rebound goal right at the 60th minute. And he caps it all off in the 76th minute with a crisp, cool finish inside the penalty area to lock in his very first World Cup hat-trick. He didn't just play the game, he completely dictated the tempo. And this brilliantly illustrates just how overwhelming that control was. Just listen to Aissa Mundi, the captain of Algeria. After the final whistle, he flat out said, "What made the difference is that they have a player who is ruthless. Almost every chance he gets ends up in the back of the net. He might be the best player of all time." I mean, when the captain of the team you just played is standing there in total awe of your efficiency, you know for sure you've witnessed an absolute masterclass. What Messi pulled off in those 80 minutes on the pitch wasn't just a great game. It was basically a statistical earthquake. Let's kick off with our first massive data point, 16. With that hat trick, Messi reached 16 all-time World Cup goals. Now, what's really interesting about this slide is how it completely reshapes history. For years, the peak of World Cup goal scoring was this mythical mountain that very few could even dream of climbing. But with 16 goals, Messi is pulled dead even at the absolute summit. He's tied the legendary German striker Miroslav Klose, and he officially passed the great Brazilian Ronaldo, who was sitting there at 15. He is literally standing at the highest peak in football history. Let's keep that momentum going with the number 6. Simply by stepping his boots onto the pitch in Kansas City, Lionel Messi achieved something totally unprecedented. He became the very first male player to ever feature in 6 different World Cup tournaments. 6! It's a true testament to his incredible longevity and his enduring class at the highest possible level of the sport. And right on the heels of that, we have 200. This matchup against Algeria actually marked his monumental 200th international appearance for the Argentine national team. That puts him in an incredibly exclusive club, making him only the 3rd man in history to ever reach that 200-match milestone for their country. But wait, because the records just kept falling. Let's quickly run through some of these secondary but honestly equally mind-blowing milestones achieved on this single night. He became the oldest player to score a World Cup brace at 38 years and 357 days old. He extended his own overall record for the most World Cup matches ever played to 27. That beautiful first goal we talked about, it tied the all-time record for the most goals scored from outside the box at a World Cup, with 5. He became the first Argentine to ever score in 5 consecutive World Cup matches. And, incredibly, culminating in the 61st hat trick of his dazzling career. It is genuinely almost too much history to process from one 90-minute block of time. Let's move to and see how this builds into the rest of the 2026 tournament. Take a look at the early Golden Boot race. Earlier, that exact same day, the young superstars were making their mark. Kylian Mbappe drops a brace for France. Erling Haaland scores a brace for Norway. They set the bar at 2 goals. And how does the 38-year-old veteran respond? He comes out just hours later, drops a casual hat trick, and leapfrogs them immediately to take the lead with 3 goals. The race for the Golden Boot is officially on, and you know it's going to be incredibly fun to watch. Through it all, his importance to Argentina remains absolute. As his coach, Lionel Scaloni, put it, "For 20 years, he's had us used to seeing things like this, and he inspires everyone who watches him play." Even at 38 years old, and even surrounded by a much younger generation of incredible talent like Enzo Fernandez and Alexis McAllister, Messi remains the undisputed heartbeat and the main tactical focal point of this title-defending squad. All of which leaves us with one massive, lingering question. With 16 goals, he is currently tied for the all-time World Cup scoring record. He literally only needs one more single goal to claim that absolute summit entirely for himself. Argentina's next match is on June 22nd against Austria. So will the Austrians be the team forced to witness history? Or will they somehow find a way to contain the magic? We are just gonna have to watch and see.